everybody, welcome back to our channel. It's a rainy day today. Today is Sunday the 23rd of September. Yeah, all right, today is Sunday and it's a rainy day. Today we are in our soya beans plantation where we planted soya beans, and I think this is the first time we are updating you on soya beans.
Yes.
This is the first time we are updating them on soya beans this year. Because we planted last year, but it didn't come out well at all.
Of course, no.
We made a loss.
We were giving them false hope last year because that was the first time we were planting it last year, and then we thought everything was coming out well. Last year, this time I think we were just planting. We were just planting it. Today is 23rd.
Yeah.
Yes, we started planting around 20th of
September
last year, but you can just see. They've just cleared it. So this one we've planted it since July. So that's one of the mistakes we made last year, was late planting. If you want to plant soya beans and you want to expect any good yield from it, please plant around June, July. Latest by August. Anything September, then you are out for just experimentation, and
even August to my husband's people at home, the main farmers, the local farmers, August is too late for soya beans. For them, August is too late. And the thing is, if I get a video of how they planted it at home, I'm going to drop it here in this video for you to see. They plant it close, very much. It's more closer than this place. There's still a lot of space amongst, like, the space is too much compared to the ones they planted at home. So for them at home, the local farmers in their own place, August is too late. So for them, they feel if you don't plant soya beans within June and the third week of July, don't bother planting again. That's their own. That is the way they plant their own soya beans. I'm sorry I'm sounding like this. Some people are doing something down there and the smoke is choking, but we will not be discouraged, we will not be distracted. So today, this is the update. This soya beans, it's already 2 months, and this is it. Yes. So very soon we'll be harvesting soya beans from this place.
You can see the signs.
Very soon.
You can see the signs already.
We'll be harvesting them.
You can see the signs already. So
this one, I think while they were clearing, they mistakenly cleared it.
You can see the signs already. Okay, my wife is talking about this.
Yes, I think when they were clearing it, they mistakenly cleared it too.
No.
Or the rain, the breeze, the wind that blew last night.
It's the breeze.
Brought it down. So that's why it's like this. But everything here, to God's glory, it's okay. Everything is cool.
We just have about 2 acres here. Of course, this is just a batch.
Yes, we have another batch.
Of course, we planted that one around August. And these are laborers.
Yes, I know you've seen their faces before. This is like the second time. I don't know why Matthew is always shy. He's always camera shy. That's Matthew. It is a big cap, and this is John. So they've been the ones working. If you notice, I don't know if you followed us. Okay, no, you were not. We didn't start this channel last year, so you would not see the difference. But we are already seeing quite a difference, like a huge difference from last year, because the set of people that worked with us last year, okay, we were here last year, we showed you how we celebrated, but after they left, we found out that the guys we're celebrating were actually evil people. That's another day, for another day. But today we are celebrating our soya beans. We're celebrating the growth. We're celebrating the laborers God gave us this year. We're celebrating, they are our partners. We don't see them as laborers, we see them as partners.
In progress.
And we are glad, even though this land has 1 or 2 issues, and we would have to, after this year, we would have to move away from this land because we rent land. That's the problem we have here in Nigeria. At the moment, people are more into real estate. So the land that we farmers are supposed to be using
in southwestern part of Nigeria.
Yes, southwestern part. They are just buying lands for real estate. So the lands we are supposed to be cultivating, to be using for farming, they are buying it to build houses, they will just buy it and just leave it there. They won't allow anybody to use the land.
They
leave it fallow. Yes. And just leave it.
And then leave it value for it to appreciate. Of course, all these jingles on radios,
exactly,
on social media. telling you to come and buy this, come and buy that. Of course, those of you staying abroad thinking that you are buying it very close to, of course, I'm not discouraging you from buying such lands. Of course, they believe, and we also believe that someday where we are now might turn to a residential area.
Yeah.
But I don't know for how long you are going to wait, or perhaps you are buying it for your next generation. But the reason why we are leaving this place where we planted our soya beans, of course, we planted our
Yam at the other side
up
too.
there, and then we just harvested our maize. The update we brought to you the other time, and I mean in our reels, in one of our reels. So we want to experiment something. We want to plant. Today is 23rd of September.
Yes.
And we want to try planting beans, because
It might be tomorrow. They may not plant it again
no,
today.
they will still do it, of course, but they might not plant everything today.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Because the money we spend on feeding them is too much. So if we're able to get at least a bag or 2 bags of beans against next year, that will ensure that we are not more spending money on beans. Of course, we are moving away from this place, just like my wife said.
Yes,
because there are 1 or 2 issues.
on the
As
land.
you can, if you can show them the pictures of the what's it called, of the cassava. So actually we planned planting cassava a year earlier, and you can see we even planted some, but we stopped planting, or we are giving up on all this, because we eventually had the caretaker, or the person that got the land from us, said the person that we actually paid to didn't deliver the money to the owner.
Yes, it's
So-
one of the constraints of renting land here. You know, we don't have enough resources to buy and use, so we have to rent. With the little we have, we just have to rent the land and, you know, use it. But now we face the constraint of unfaithful people, you know, renting land at exorbitant prices, and then you later find out that those people you rented from are not the real owners of the land. They are not delivering, all those kind of things. So that is why we are saying the government needs to do better when it comes to agriculture, especially in the southwest, because they are not encouraging the youth to go into agriculture really, except you are in the local areas, like the rural areas of the southwest, where you have more than enough land to farm. Nobody is going to come and disturb you about real estate. You want to buy your land now. This place now, that, you know, it's more like a village, but because of the people coming in to invest in buying lands for real estate, they are now so exposed. They don't sell land at reasonable prices again. You can hear that they want to sell a plot of land here for as high as almost $1 million.
Yes.
Because they've exposed them to what now. So for us, that we want to farm, buying just one plot for that price is too much, because you still need money to plant, you need money to buy chemicals and all of that. If you calculate that, you prefer to rent land. And now that we are renting this land and somebody is still unfaithful, it's an issue for us. So in case maybe you have any opportunity, we can maybe apply for something, maybe a grant that will give us the opportunity to have more than enough resources to go into, because next year we plan to do something bigger than this, way bigger. And you know, we keeping this land will be a constraint, because this land, this expanse, if we get ordinary 2 acres next year, we plan to invest in the feeding of our partners, laborers. We plan to invest. We don't want to waste money on buying food again, because what we spend on feeding them is much. Honestly, is much. Is really much. And at the end of the year, they still get to get their bikes. We have to buy them bikes. New bike in Nigeria now is more than $500,000, going to 600,000 naira. And the number of laborers is the number of bikes you buy. So those things are the constraint. Then coupled with the fact that this place, they stole some of our stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a place where we have experienced um, farming. We have experienced farming in the real sense, and then we have experienced stealing in the real sense of it. Because the yams we planted there, they stole some.
You promise
The
to
maize,
give them update on that, and I don't know why you've not done that.
the maize
So
we planted here, they
perhaps
sold too.
you will explain to them why you've
So
not.
let me just explain here in this video so
No, you should bring them an update in a new video, of course. Focus on that
that.
again.
All right, my husband is asking me to give you an update in a new video.
And you need to hold her responsible if you don't see it within a week.
And maybe
You need to hold her responsible.
yeah, maybe I'll just do the video right here. After this video, I'll just give you an update on what really happened on this farmland. Aside the fact that people are unfaithful about giving us the rights, then we have an issue too. We have an issue of accuracy of the measurements. Like they will tell you this place is 2 acres, but then you later find out that it's maybe one acre. It's not always accurate. So there's a lot of things, but in the next video, because since it's telling you guys to hold me accountable, I have to do the video immediately because I am always usually at work. Like I just, even though it's not always convenient for me to come every weekend, I just have to force myself to be here. So let me just end this video here. Thank you guys for watching, and we promise to bring you updates on what we get from this expanse of land, meaning whatever number of bags we get, we'll tell you how many we got. We'll try to do a breakdown of how much we spent planting and how much we made, the profit gain.
You should follow us because the story of our soya beans plantation is very interesting.
Yes.
You know what? Last year, what we harvested was not even up to
what we planted.
the measure we planted.
It wasn't.
It seems you've not understood what you're saying. Like we bought
A bag.
50 modules, let's just say 50 modules from the market, and from what we eventually got after harvesting, after spending so much, perhaps we spent some hundreds of dollars. I mean, yes, dollars. Let me just use the dollar
Because we use
denomination
naira here, but
because of
equivalence
the
of
global audience. So perhaps you just imagine spending over $300, and then what you eventually got was not even up to $50.
yes, it was that bad.
Not even up to what you planted alone.
There's a video on this channel of the process where there's a video here on this channel where the woman was sieving the soya beans and everything. The mistake we made was we didn't show them what we later got. I don't think we have a video showing them what we later got from the sieving and everything. We thought it would be so much, but by the time she was finished, my dear brother and sister in the Lord, it shocked me.
Let's just shout hallelujah.
Let's just forget about it. But we're hoping for the best this year.
Of course, this land is
so
fertile,
positive
but
about it. So
we are living it. We are living it. We are living it.
even though it's a fertile land, we have to
Thank you so much. We love you.
See you in the next video. You
But
see me
subscribe.
soon. Please subscribe. Please like our videos. Please share.
Subscribe.
Please
Share.
just subscribe and
Encourage
share.
us. We love
Thank you. We love you. Bye.
Bye.